Thank you. As the whip of the Progressive Caucus, I am pleased to announce that our caucus has voted to oppose any appropriation to ICE and Customs and Border Patrol unless specific reforms are met. We believe in dignity, in justice, and accountability. ICE has acted lawlessly and recklessly for decades. It's only now that we have videos and the evidence. This isn't a new development, but now the problem has been supercharged. Led by Republicans, Congress has signed off on tens of billions of dollars for the agency. And just last year, Republicans gave DHS $170 billion for border and interior enforcement in the big ugly bill, including $75 billion to ICE. Since then, ICE and other DHS agencies have doubled down on brutal, targeted enforcement programs. They've tear-gassed children. They've ripped families apart. They've disappeared and detained lawful permanent residents and U.S. citizens. They killed Silverio Villegas Gonzalez and shot Marimar Martinez 5 times in Chicago, in my district, within just a few days. And they killed Renee Nicole Good last week in Minneapolis. This is what happens when we give a bottomless pit of money to the Trump administration, which prefers death and destruction to the health, safety, and well-being of our communities. I represent a community that's been one of the epicenters of terror, as Minneapolis is today, and brutally unleashed by ICE and CBP. A community that could use those $75 billion for health care, for housing and education. With $75 billion, we could make a meaningful difference in the lives of millions who are struggling with insurmountable costs of living. Programs to provide housing to families, child care for 6 million children nationwide, 2 years worth of Pell Grants for low-income students. So today, I'm proud to stand in strong support of the position that our caucus has elected to adopt, rejecting unaccountable funding to ICE and CBP. And I also encourage all members, Republican and Democrat, to join us in voting no against the weaponization and the militarization of the government against our communities. Vote no on government cover-ups and lies. No to giving more money to Kristi Noem and other DHS officials who spit in the face of congressional authority and public accountability. No to using taxpayers to fund terror, trauma, and death in our communities. No más. Insto a todos los miembros republicanos y demócratas a que se unan a nuestra bancada para votar no en contra del uso de las Fuerzas Armadas y la militarización del gobierno contra nuestras comunidades. Vote no contra los encubrimientos y las mentiras del gobierno, no a darle más dinero a Kristi Noem y a los otros funcionarios del Departamento de Seguridad Nacional que desprecian la autoridad del Congreso y la rendición de cuentas ante el público. No al usar de dinero de las contribuyentes para financiar el terror, el trauma y la muerte en nuestras comunidades. Ya basta.